Shit, happy Saturday night, everyone. Shit, like I said before, I'm not really tripping if we doing grimace numbers. We're chilling. That's what we do. But yeah, right now, it's just uh, yeah. There's no agenda, anything like that. Anything anyone wants to talk about, then talk about, or I'll just be talking. So that's cool with me. But again, y'all, hopefully y'all having a great Saturday. Fucking, if y'all didn't have a good Saturday, fuck it. Y'all got tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day. Is there right now? I'm playing the game right now with Spider Gorilla. Shit, I'm just chilling. It's a chill Saturday night. Shit, I was thinking about going out, but it's hot, so I'm like, fuck that. Trust me, y'all. In the fall, I'm a lot more active. Shit, right now is my hibernation. It's a hot bitch out here in AZ. Don't really be fucking with it. Be fucking with this heat. See what you got, AC. What's good, AC? Hey, but yeah, fuck that little midget last night. Y'all know it. Y'all, I think Panty and fucking uh Machete are both legally fucking Labubus. Think about it, y'all. They're the same size as Labubus. Them little motherfuckers rolling around. You got grown men the size of fucking Labubus running around Vegas. That's insane. Big Bird over there acting crazy. Yeah, you got grown men. Oh shit, Javi, fuck. Hey, bro, you have a wonderful night out there. You be safe. Shit. I know you keeping the people safe. Salute out there. Yes, sir. You know it, Casper. Shit, right now we playing that MLB with Spider. That's all Spider likes to play. He don't like no other game. Shit, I fuck with all sports games. I fuck with college. I got the new college. I got the fucking Madden, 2K, UFC. I fuck with all of it. Spider only fucks with one. Yes, sir. Real life size Labubus. That's fucking Machete and motherfucking Panty. I'm telling y'all, that's some real shit. And if your girl's taller than you, that's some other crazy shit. That's some other shit. If your girl is taller than you, then that's some other shit. Bunch of little midgets, exactly, bro. Hey, I'm probably just gonna be chilling on for about, I don't know, max I'd say maybe 2 hours. If not, probably an hour. I'm probably gonna get no nap today, y'all. I just went straight on go mode. I did get out the house, but it was just a hot bitch where I didn't want to get out again. Yes, sir. Let's see what's popping with the chat. You played, nah. Oh shit. Let's go, Casper. Casper with the Dynasty. Should I be playing Dynasty in Madden, bro? Not in this. In this, I'd be playing fucking franchise. I'd be playing online and 2v2. Yeah. Right now, I'm playing with Spider. We killing 3-1. Let's go. Exactly. She does peg. She does peg Machete. That's right. Mr. Mendez gets pegged, and he's trying to get pegged inside that Clark County Detention Center. That's where he's trying to get pegged next by Panny. He's missing it. As you guys can see, you can see it clearly last night in that video. He's missing it. Ah, shit. Yeah, but like I said, y'all don't give a fuck if I'm doing grimace numbers or what. We're just chilling on a Saturday night. You laughing over there? Get some fucking outs. Come on. Yeah, hopefully all y'all been doing well since the last time we spoke. Hopefully y'all got to tune in to King Zelly on Tuesdays. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all tune in. I know most of y'all in here, but some of y'all don't. The lurkers over there lurking, doing what they do, but we don't pay them no mind. Nah, I feel you, Casper. I feel you on that. Hell yeah. Shit, I'm right here in AZ, man. It's hot as a motherfucker, so you gotta be staying inside playing video games. If not, you just going straight insane. Fuck that. Hell nah. Let me go back. Let me go back. Hey, hold on, Spider. Hold on. Fuck. Shit, I don't even know if this shit work. Fuck it if it don't. Steve Scott, you drawless. You drawless in the chat. Pause, Steve Scott. You still drawless in the chat. Hopefully you saying fuck machete now. You know what I mean? Drawless. Fuck him. Ah, man. Fuck. Trying to get a double play, man. It's not working out. What video? Oh shit. Yeah, you right. I have to fucking yeah. I ain't the video. I'm gonna have to drop that shit. Mm. Got that double play. Let's go. Where are you throwing? Oh man, tripping. Damn, hell yeah. Been playing Fortnite all day. About to play some more. God damn, big. Hey, you capping or you for real, Run Bigfoot? That's crazy. You over there drinking mad slurp juices. Hey, you done? I'm done. Oh, you want to play again? Another one? Because I want to end it. They quit, yeah. I don't know, maybe one of them had to go to the bathroom. You done? You want to play more? Alright, I'll send you the invite. Dang, you been drinking slurp juice all day or what? Man, that's crazy. This motherfucker out here getting victory royales and shit like him. Crazy. We got Honeyco out there by the fire shit. Salute. It's a fire out here in AZ. It's fucking hot. Yeah, Zelly was nice every time some fantasy. Yeah, shout out to your fantasy. Yeah, yeah, facts, Casper, and anyone in here, yo. I'm gonna be hopefully trying to recruit for that fantasy football this year. Trying to recruit for that fantasy football. All right, who you want to be? Let's just be the Mets. Fuck it. It's been a while since we've been Juan Soto. Damn, Murder Cita. Damn, what's Murder Cita been up to? She be running around with a knife. Damn, Murder Cita. Crazy. Like I told y'all, man, I'm gonna be going outside, y'all. Y'all probably like, man, why is this dude not doing nothing? He's just inside, man. It's hot as fuck. I don't give a fuck, man. Come out here to AZ, man. It's a hot bitch, but it's gonna be cooling down. Fucking hate Arizona, man. The summer, fuck it. People sound like a bunch of dumb crabs when, yeah, yeah. I feel you. I feel you. I want to know how y'all doing, how y'all feeling. That's basically my point right now. Why I wanted to just hop on real quick, talk with y'all, see what's up with y'all. You know what I mean? Normally I just be leaving the chat on and yeah, just letting y'all talk. But now I want to engage in the conversation with y'all, see what y'all up to while I'm playing the game with Spider. And we're gonna run this down in the ticker. We won't say no names, but someone didn't know how to pronounce Fupa. They're over there calling it Pumbaa. Clueless motherfuckers, y'all. Clueless. Calling Fupa Pumbaa is some crazy shit. One Eye Willie. What's good with you, bro? Hell yeah. Salute to PM. Was catching you in the live stream. Seen you talking about what happened at Saturday night's main event. Yep. Seth Rollins did tweak his knee. I don't know what they're gonna do with that money in the bank. That's what I was just telling Spider. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright. This match is still loading, bro. Hold on. Hell yeah, but like I said, I mainly came on to talk with y'all, see what y'all up to. Facts, Nico Teen, you know the vibes. Man, those shits are funny. What they saying? And she came into him. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, Steve Scott. I watched that shit, bro. I watched the fucking what's it called? The main event, and goddamn, that motherfucker knocked him out quick. But first, I thought he got fucked up because of his eye, because they hit him in the eye. So I thought he was gonna go down. But fuck no, he got that Brazilian motherfucker on the floor and knocked him out, man. That's crazy. I mean, he didn't knock him out, but I mean, it was a stoppage, you know. TKO, that shit was crazy. That was a good fight, though. Hell yeah, you know I watched that shit, Steve Scott. All right, you ready to play Winky or what? All right, we're the Mets. Let's go. Man, you better hope that vodka don't give you no hangover. You miss that Cheez It Taco Bell? Yeah. uh, yeah, Texas Jen. That's what we call Spider. Oh shit. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was taking. That's what I was talking about when I Willie. That's what I told him. I was like, man, I bet you anything they're gonna give it a Braun Breaker. But we'll see. Let's see, bro. Nah, nah. That's just what we call him. Just like to talk shit to him. Texas. So we call him that shit. Oh, dragon fruit. Since I'm on here, let me just clear it up. So um, apparently they said that. Damn, what happened to this fucking game? All right. Apparently, Big Bird just went over there and put her hands around his neck and started laughing, choking but laughing. Now I don't know what happened. There was no video of that. That's JoJo's words when he had came up in the chat earlier. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know what really went down. I didn't see it live, but apparently to him, he just said that he was live streaming. Someone went around his neck. He felt some hands. Yeah. What did Nick say? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hell yeah, but hopefully the whole chat's doing straight. Hopefully y'all doing good, man. So we in good spirits. We all doing well. Man, come on. You can't even. Oh, fuck. Shit, what y'all into though? What y'all doing on a Saturday night? I already let y'all know what I'm doing. I'm right here fucking smoking, playing the game with Spider. Aw, man, what you doing? Fuck, throw home. And looks like we losing. But yeah, nevertheless, we chilling. Wait, he did? Man, I'm fucking lost. Hey, he for real did? Damn, I must have. I don't know where that clip's at, but if he did, damn, that's lit. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck Sin City family. To the fullest. Hanging out on a Saturday night. That's what's up, Jen. Hell yeah. You got 4 tabs open. You know the vibes. Shit, I'm just letting y'all know right now we here for a good time, not a long time. We here for a good time, not a long time. That's what we doing tonight. Come on, bruh. Yeah, Paco and Gabby are cool people, man. I've been watching them since they used to be with when they used to be with Panny. Oh man, come on. Maybe you can time it right. Oh no, you can't. It's fuck. I just threw a home run. Fuck. Yeah, I always throw them. Fuck it. Oh, I'm about to rage. Anyway, what's good with you, Raven? You heading out there to Fremont, brother? Salute. If you do, be safe. Salute to you, Miss Raven. Hey, now that I'm talking Raven, I think that's fucking sick as fuck that you actually were in those saws. Saw 3 and 5. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Them other movies you said you were in, I never seen them. I don't really know anything about those other ones. I'm not a fan of The Walking Dead, but yeah, salute to that for being a big franchise that it is. But yeah, that Saw franchise, that's pretty dope to be a part of, man. I fuck with that. Damn, you just got your ass struck the fuck out. Damn, bro, I'm trying to fucking did this shit. Nah, fuck no. Hey, what y'all think about Mr. Marcus? That motherfucker over there's talking a whole gang of shit too. Another sick fuck. I call him the human bobblehead. That's what he is. He just bobbles his fucking head all day. Mr. Marcus be saying that y'all be talking the most shit about him. This chat and Zelly's chat's obsessed with Mr. Marcus fucking bobblehead ass. Fuck him. Alright, bet. Hell yeah, y'all. Hey, for real, man. Salute. Go over there and sub to Raven. Hell yeah. I know most of y'all are, but if some of the lurkers in here just lurking on some weirdo shit, go and sub to Raven, man. He's a good dude. And even if you just want to sub and just act on some wild ass shit, man, he got some Halloween shit that he be showing in October y'all don't know about. Hell yeah. I fuck with that shit hard, like I said, because I fuck with Halloween. I know some people like Spider. Spider do not like Halloween. I don't know if it's against his religion or what, but he just do not like it. Nothing. No scary movies, no dressing up, no none of that. So I'm the opposite. Exactly, Texas. He runs his mouth. He looks like a fucking mummy, like he's half dead already. Or he already is, one of the two. Like, I don't know, he's like a skeleton of himself. Shit, that was funny that day when Finney was playing that video, man, of Mr. Marcus over there dancing in his fucking shiesty ski mask on, thinking he was incognito. Crazy. Yeah, you really incognito wearing that shit, aren't you, motherfucker? Should have wear some different pants and shit. Motherfucker has the same outfit. Got some SpongeBob shoes on. Crazy. Exactly, Texas. We know it's him by the way his knees lock and the clothes that he wears. Like, that's crazy. And he's the only weird motherfucker that doesn't have no water in Vegas. Like, you got no water, no. Like, he just cottonmouth dancing. Cottonmouth just dancing away. Crazy motherfucker. Hey, I appreciate that spirit in the sky. Man, like I said, if it wasn't for archives, if it wasn't for fucking, Finny the Legend, man, I wouldn't be nowhere where I'm at right now with this. None. Lucky if I had maybe like 2 subscribers, if that. You know what I mean? So that's some real shit. Salute. Oh, One Eye Willie. Man, I was just thinking to myself the other night, man, I miss like the chat was like so fucking. I mean, I'm not saying y'all not funny now. Y'all funny as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean. Back then, man, like fuck, would have me dead. Like fucking. I know some people don't come in here anymore. Like Lemon Twist, I don't know what happened. Lemon Twist would have me dead. Fucking Las Vegas 50. Az Boopsy, how you doing? Happy
Good.
Saturday evening.
Hey, I had to use my old profile pic
Oh, you good? You good?
um because this picture um when I came on panel with this picture, Finney was looking at the screen like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
And he was like covering his mouth, like trying not to laugh. And then AC Walker was like, is that you? And
Yeah.
he was like, is that you? He's like, I didn't know that was you. And I was like, no, it's not me. I'm trolling because they call me a troll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he was laughing. Vinny was laughing hysterically. And I was like, I'm gonna use my old picture because his whole face was like covered. He covered his face from the camera because he was hysterically laughing, thinking it was really me. And I'm like, no, bro, it's not me.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. 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 That was it was a little more recent. I would believe like within
Yeah,
what like two
I
three
think like
months.
two. Yeah,
Yeah, not too long ago, but yeah, I
it
remember
wasn't.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
you brought up archives.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just want to say for the people out there looking for her, you guys need to consider that she's going through a lot right now. We are, and it's not our side, it's not us because we already know what it is. Um, but I'm saying the outside people just talking, um, trying to accuse her of uh, blaming her for what happened. This was nobody's fault but Manny's fault.
100%
And
agree on that.
no, she's not a paid employee. Um, from all the hearsay that's out there being blasted on the outskirts of YouTube. Um, as far as those people, we're nobody to judge what's going on with her. Um, just like all of us, we're all going through something. We all seen and witnessed and heard that awful night. And some of us are still traumatized. Everybody grieves differently. And And I'll be honest with you, I still have moments where I'm like, damn, man. And it breaks my heart entirely. Like all day today, I was just thinking about things and I feel like I'm in a nightmare. I feel like this is not real. I feel like it didn't happen. And when Tuesdays um come around, it's a realization of yes, it's happened and they're both gone and everybody wants to blame us, everybody wants to blame, you know, Finny, everybody wants to blame Bubbly. No, they just like Vegas is available to everybody that Manny did not like streaming on Fremont or on the strip or whatever. Everybody, Vegas is for everybody. And that was Finny and Bubbly's favorite place to go.
Yep, I agree with you on that part. That's where they got
And
married.
exactly. And I'm just like the the BS that's coming out of like, oh, the Santeria and the voodoo and the that Finny and Bubbly were Israelites and just a bunch of stupid stuff that's coming out. I'm just like, oh my God,
Some bullshit ass law.
for real. I mean, I don't think they're making excuses for Manny, but I mean, it's like it's so far fetched from the truth. Um, and here's the thing: everybody's like, "Oh well, you guys should have known that this was going to happen." No,
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. And like I was telling some people too, like, a lot of people over there saying, and like I said, I'm not gonna, hold myself to that because like what you just said, none of us knew any of that. So, like, I'm sure a lot of y'all know last words. Everyone already posted it. I'll say it again. I told, the legend at the end, last comment, Panny ain't gonna do shit. He's just, doing that shit for views. How many times have we
yeah,
seen him do that shit?
a
Multiple
lot of
times.
times,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Motherfuckers over here acting like, oh, I'm over here saying, oh, watch out, Panny's coming around. He's gonna do some crazy shit. Like, man, I didn't say any of that shit. So, yeah, man, like,
The
you
wild
know it.
thing is, before that happened, that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said he ain't gonna do nothing, and he said facts donuts. Do you know what was said before you said that?
Nah.
It was me.
Oh,
I told
shit.
Finny, turn around, Finny, keep your eyes open. I told him, like, cause he was fidgeting with the camera on the gimbal.
Yeah.
And that's when he said facts donuts. I had said, Finny, please turn around. Because in my mind, I thought he was gonna punch Finny from the back.
Honestly, at this point, it would have been better off, right? That would have happened.
Absolutely, because that's
But,
exactly what I thought.
yeah,
But when I saw
exactly.
him leave, I said, okay, good. Okay,
Yeah,
good. He's gone. He's just walking by. He's not gonna make a big deal out of it. All right, cool. He left. But the moment I saw Finny kind of like double back and turn like really quick, and then you see Bubbly in front of Manny, I was
yeah,
like, oh no.
yeah.
He
It's
has
a
a knife, he
confrontation.
has a taser, he has something. He's gonna hurt them. And the moment I heard the gun uh
Pop it off.
uh, I not popping off, but he cocked the gun
Yeah, yeah,
in
he
front of
did.
Bubbly. And I don't think even Bubbly realized what was in front of her. And a lot of
No,
people seem to say, oh, why didn't she run? How do you run from somebody that you love deeply. How do you run from that?
And that's easy for someone to say when they're not in the situation. You know what I mean? They're just
Exactly.
talking
And
out
it's
their ass, trying to get
exactly,
clicks. You know what I mean?
exactly.
They ain't
And I'm
thinking
just like,
reality.
she was probably traumatized in a split of a second and shocked of what she witnessed before she was harmed.
Yup.
And I hate to bring it up, but I'm getting tired of hearing everybody talking, everybody saying all this stupid noise and all this other stuff. And honestly, to be honest with you, I would rather it have been uh freaking Mace all over again.
Yeah. Or like you said, even if he would have socked Finney with them rings on, fuck it. You know what I mean? If that's what his intention was, that he was gonna go behind Finney and sock him in the face with the rings, I mean, we all would have took that. You know what I mean? Even though that would have been a bitch move, but at the end of the day,
But it was expected because he did it
yeah,
already on Fremont so many times,
yeah,
not
yeah,
just to Finney, but to other people. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
And you know, and then the thing about Panny is that he doesn't, just like I've said it in the past, there's no accountability for all the things he's done, all the things he's said to the people that were streaming near or around Fremont. The constant harassment that Sarah got, I witnessed it. I watched it. I watched him call her a stalker. I saw him
mm-hmm,
watch her call her a troll.
yeah,
And she's literally like 15 feet away from the circle just so she has to avoid any type of confrontation or any type of mistreatment or any type of cuss words or verbal abuse, you know? And that's the thing, is that Manny wanted all those people around to cover for him so he can say and do what he wanted on Fremont. And a lot of people are blind to that because, of course, Manny's streams are taken down, and then those streams are privated or deleted. So nobody really even got to see that. So when you do mention it, they're like, oh, well, we don't have proof of that. Like, we can't even talk about that. Well, I'm telling you, there's proof. If so many people are coming out and saying this is what's happened, I mean, and he's the only one that's saying no, it didn't. Come on now.
He's
yeah,
definitely using the bullshit ass gaslighting tactics.
Absolutely, AC. That's so true.
Then
And
he try
just
to
like,
blame it on everybody else but his goddamn motherfucking self with his bitch ass.
yep, absolutely. 100%. And that's the thing too, like right when when Manny pushed Finney from the back, right? What happened a couple nights later? He went on his live stream and distorted the narrative and lied to his viewers and gaslit them like a true narcissist when everybody saw what happened, just like what happened with the old man when the old man got pushed. I hate to bring it up, but it happened. Why did it happen? Because Manny wanted people to defend him and protect him and take whatever fall they needed for him to continue to do what he was doing on Fremont.
yeah,
And not to excuse me, and not to mention that, that he was the one that socked JoJo in the face
Yep,
with a dirty ass ring that he had. Dirty rings wearing a nigga.
and that was like so recent too. That was within like a month and a half from this incident, like not even, or maybe less.
it was less. It was literally
Yeah,
like 2 weeks.
yeah, you know what I mean.
And then
So
people
like,
are saying, "Oh well, he didn't spend 3 hours um, searching for him the day before." Yes, he did. You have to realize that when he did his live stream prior to that, he was doing an hour to an hour and a half. Why is it that the day before he does the ultimate, most horrible thing he can do to two human beings? Why did he go 3.5 hours long on his live stream?
And then he
hopping
had to.
from hotel to hotel looking for him. And he was saying it through his whole live stream.
Shit,
Right.
not only that, but
And
calling out Chorizo and then fucking Mr.
Mr.
Marcus.
Marcus, exactly.
Yeah. Go ahead, AC.
yeah, and then he had the nerve and then he had the nerve to ask this little punk ass virus if he was gonna kill Benny just so he could get the 100 likes.
Yep. And here's the thing too, you guys, I don't know, for me my mind just works completely different. But I'm like, out of all the Sundays, just like smelly Featherface over there was saying, oh well, on Sundays he goes, he does random things, he goes to casinos, he does slots, he goes and eats and blah blah blah. And I'm like, you're absolutely right, he does do that, but he's never at the Horseshoe. He's always at the Excalibur, he's all or Fremont, doing, slots at Fremont, and or somewhere on the strip, New York, Excalibur. He's always there, and if you guys remember, every live stream that he's tried to call out Finney and D Ware, he would say, "I'm right here. I park right here all the time. You guys can find me right here." But the one night that he did this, he parks at the Horseshoe, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was telling him the play by play because we were watching Manny, because I wanted Finney to be alerted and alarmed and pretty much with his head on the swivel. Pretty much him, keeping his eyes open to, like, hey, you know, I don't want to say danger's coming your way, but somebody that's already assaulted you once is on his way to go see you again. And honest to God's truth, I believed that they were going to square up. Never in my mind did I even think, out of all the times he's talked about guns, out of all the times he's talked about going to the gun range, out of all the times he's made subliminal remarks to Finney and D Ware, um, never did it cross my mind that he would cross the line this far and do something so heinous and horrible on 2 live streams and in front of thousands of people on the strip. Oh, hi, Ham. I can see you, Ham. And, it's, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I I didn't know him, but I knew him, from what I seen on the screen. Um, and it's devastating. Um, the 72 hours after it happened, I was in my room, laid out. I couldn't sleep. I stayed up all night. I literally stayed up all night watching Mark, the other me. I it's been hard, and when I seen Zelly live on Tuesday, I'm not gonna lie, like I sat here and I cried. I got super emotional because I'm like, damn. But at the same time, happy because Zelly is a part of Finney, and we are a part of Finney, and it was so good to see everybody. I can see it was so good to see everybody in the chat, everybody talking with each other, everybody consoling each other, everybody um, pretty much relating to one another and understanding each other's grief. And And it's it's fucking heartbreaking, man. Like, and then the freaking pendeja over there um mocking his bark. It You have no idea how bad I want to like retaliate on YouTube, but and I can just hear Finny do it, but I won't. Um, because I want to keep my channel up. I want to keep in contact with y'all, and I'll be going uh to to Vegas soon, and I want to share um going to the Bellagio and putting a little memorial up for them for a moment, with you guys, and um hopefully crossing my fingers that on the way back from Vegas we can stop in Phoenix to leave the flower arrangements that I'm gonna make um at the cemetery for them.
Yeah, that's definitely nice. Yeah, hopefully you have a nice trip out there when you go to Vegas. Enjoy yourself, and yeah, um, we'll be nice to see you live out there too. So let's get it on that part. But yeah, it was definitely an experience that none of us thought we would experience. You know what I mean? So it's, it's
I
definitely
mean,
hard.
I never really wanted to believe that somebody could be that evil because
Yeah,
I've crossed
facts.
evil people in my life, right? And I'm just like, this was the most ultimate evil that I like. And for me, like, as far as like live, you know what I mean? You see it all the time, like on crime channels, and of course they cut that part out, but they talk about it, but this was not censored. This was completely open. um
Yeah, raw footage.
and I see when I was watching him in court, I was like, God, I wish I was there. I probably would have lunged at his ass, not caring if I got arrested, throwing my shoes and everything. I don't know, but that's just me. That's just how my thought process goes. And you know um and I flipped through a lot of the older streams of Finney, and on one of the streams he's like, man, he's all, I love you all. I genuinely love you guys. He's I want to get off live stream. He's but I don't want to because I got 200 people. Oh my god. I don't know, man. For reals, throwing chanclas, throwing high heel, throwing my my sneakers at him. I don't even care. I'll get somebody else's shoes and throw them. But um, I'm just grateful that you were able to do all this, even after all that happened, because I know that that must have been hard.
Yeah, it's hard to when the situation happened, but like I said, we all got to be together in a time like that. You know what I mean? Can be, like I mean, like we got loved ones around us, but they don't know about the situation. Like they'll feel bad about it, but they won't relate to it. They won't know about the situation. They weren't there from start to finish. They don't
Yeah,
know the whole background about the situation. So yeah, it's
it's
definitely yes.
it's crazy because my older brother came over and he saw that I was watching Finny. He's like, "Who are you watching?" I go, "Oh, he's a YouTuber from Phoenix." I go, "He's hilarious." I go, "You gotta watch him." He's like, "What is he about?" And then I kind of gave him the rundown of what was happening, like who's connected and all this stuff. And he's like, "Yeah," I'm gonna check him out. And then all this happened, and then he came over to my house. He's like, "I was gonna start watching him," and I was like, "I know." He's "That's crazy." And then I was telling him, I go, "Yeah, we were sitting here and we watched it. We watched it live. Like my daughter literally just walked in, and it all popped off when my daughter walked in the house." And
Oh
my daughter was at
man.
the kitchen table, and she's like, "What happened, Mom?" And then I was frantically on the phone with uh the police department, but it just kept ringing and ringing and ringing. I mean, considering, the hundreds of calls they got that night, probably. And my daughter's all, "Mom, just hang up. I'm pretty sure everybody's calling right now." And so I hung up. After like the 10th ring, I hung up, and then I tried calling back again, and it just kept ringing. And I was like, "Yeah, they're probably getting swamped with calls right now." And like I'm not even joking. Like literally like went into a straight panic attack, and my husband had to grab my hands because I was like shaking really bad, like nervously shaking, and I just was bawling my eyes out. I see your guys' comments in the chat. You guys are awesome. Love y'all too. You guys are amazing, and all the support that we're getting in here is amazing. Um, but I hate to bring it up, but I think the best thing to do is talk about it because it gets easier. Not that it will get easier like anytime soon, but at least there's an outlet for all of us to like talk about our anger, talk about our sadness, and talk about the good times and the all the laughs we had, all the jokes
Yeah,
he made,
definitely. Yeah, yeah,
and
definitely. The real
AC
shit.
Walker's raps.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I know
Um,
it's gonna be a silly question because I really don't know. But like I know, like you said right now, you were calling. So like when you do that, does it like do you have to ask for the Vegas like police department, or you just ask like whoever dispatch? Like I'm watching a
no,
situation in Vegas
so
because I
what I
don't know
did
how.
was I googled Las Vegas Metro Police Department, and I clicked
Mm-hmm.
on it, and you know how it gives you on Google like their address and their phone number or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
So I clicked on that. As far as I can remember, I think that's what happened, and I clicked on that, and it went through. So I don't know if it was like their non-emergent, or their actual 911, because if it was their 911, I would have thought they would have answered right away.
yeah,
But after hearing like the news report, with all the 911 calls that were coming in, I figured that they were bombarded with, so many 911 calls from people that were watching and from people that were on the strip.
yeah. Yeah, shit, I remember that shit. The spelling bee and then the three holes, man. That was not too long ago. Them three holes. That was
Yeah,
like
it
two,
wasn't.
three. Yeah, because I remember I was working overtime that Friday. I missed that whole live. I got into like about 20 minutes of it, and then like the last 20 I ended up going live. So then he shot all them people to me. He's like, "Yo, he's gonna go live." So yeah, so I ended up going live at that time. So yeah,
That was
that
hilarious.
was great. Yeah.
I'm like, Finny, you've been with your lady for how long? You should know this, buddy. He's like, "Oh man." He's all, "What is that? I don't even know how to say that." It was so funny. He was so funny.
Yeah, but nah, I don't know. I don't know, baby doll. I don't know. Legit, babe. What's good with y'all? But yeah, like you said, Az, you couldn't have said it any better. The chat is definitely always showing love. to the legend. They always showing love now. Between Zelly, me, they come through. Love seeing that shit, man. It was definitely something we needed to be through. That's why had to keep it on. And like you said, it was difficult, with all of us, and especially the first 2 weeks of the situation was just like, what the fuck, like, and like you said, it's
Yeah,
still like a damn like dream. Where like, what the fuck is going on? And you know what I mean? Like, you're right. Like, shit's not the same as in that aspect. Like I said, we had private conversations. I talked to him on the side. Obviously, conversations like those aren't happening no more. So it's just like, damn, man. It's
yeah. He would always hit me up on
yeah.
TikTok and be like, "Your
Oh, I
shit's
know that.
funny."
Yeah, yeah, I know that. Yeah, yeah, man. No, he would like I don't know if he told you, but like, there was ever an issue, he had our back within our channel.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that was 100 on that.
yeah.
But
Absolutely. I remember he would tell me, he's all like, "Oh, you got your channel taken down?" I'm like, "Yeah, dang it." And then he's all, "It's all right." He's like, "We're gonna start from scratch and we're gonna start all over again. So everybody in here, go subscribe to AZ Morena."
yeah, yeah.
Um, he's like, "Cause we're gonna get those numbers up. We're gonna get you those numbers." Cause I was telling him that I wanted to go live in Vegas, and he was like, "Yeah." He's all, "Everybody go subscribe. That's not a problem. It's all love here." I'm like, "Oh man." So yeah, I got up to 50 subscribers again, I think more, or 100, and then he fucking took me down again for the second time.
Oh,
And
I
then by
know.
the
Yeah,
third time, I told Finny, and he's like, "Hey," he's all like, "Just keep going." He's all, "That's if you're not tired." And I was like,
yeah.
"Bruh," I go, "It's getting tiring having to uh go up with the, oh, can't stand him." Um,
Put over the bullshit.
yeah, with the bullshit of having, putting all your stuff up and then people taking them down because their butt hurt. They don't like the truth being told about themselves. There's no accountability for the things that come out of your mouth and all this other stuff. But, that's the troll life.
Kind of like, bam, what's up with it, Mike?
But
Yeah, what's good with it, man? For real. Like I'm telling y'all, man, it's getting crazy out there now, man. Like,
yeah, it is.
it's like, what is going down? You gotta really be looking out for your life now. Like,
No matter where you're at,
bruh.
no matter if you're at the grocery store, no matter if you're at Walmart, no matter if you're at the doctor's office, no matter nothing.
Oh, of course, on that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I always tell Miss Donuts, because like whenever we fly, she gets scared because obviously plane crashes, shit like that. I tell her, you
Oh
gotta
yeah.
live your life. Shit's gonna happen. You can die in a car crash. You can die crossing the street. You can die just randomly. You know what I mean? So shit's gonna happen. You know what I mean? But as in that, you would. What are the odds of you say like what you just said right now is about to happen? Probably about 15-20% chance, maybe even less, that would actually probably happen. But you wouldn't think it would happen, and then like, damn, it's just like fucking, I don't know. It's some bullshit, man.
Yeah, you can, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can be outside hanging out with friends, and you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
anything. Yep, yep,
And people next door are having a party, and a fight breaks out.
yep.
So, it don't matter. Um, there was something I read a long time ago, or a saying or something. Everybody has an expiration date. You just don't know when.
So that's what my mom always says. Exactly.
Um, so you got to live your life the way you want to live it, and without the opinions of others burdening you. or what other people think about you, whatever people talk about you. Um, you just got to go forward with your life. And if you're in a job that you don't like, find something that is going to make you happy. You want to, open a dispensary, go do it, because you have no idea when it's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
Um, but um, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just glad everyone's able to, I know like as in me, having a YouTube platform where I can, have y'all come in. I do notice some people do drop out. As in like I have not seen them at all in nowhere around YouTube. Like, there used to be Mike K always in the chat. I
Mhm.
know Anna Long was in here for a minute, but I haven't seen Anna Long in a minute, man. I hope she's doing well.
Me too. I hope he's doing
Who
okay.
else? There was a lot of other people in here too in the chat that I would have, man. And I know some of them aren't in here no more because of probably the situation that's happening. But yeah, hopefully they do come
Yeah,
back when they
and
do.
it's the truth. Like, Anna Long was like I don't want to say the biggest voice, because I think we've all had the biggest voice, but because, um, she was like one of Vinny's main supporters.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
that we all weren't, but you know, there was like a closeness there. And like I said, it all comes down to grief. Everybody grieves differently. She was very angry. I'm pretty sure she's with, you know, either sadness or, I can't really speak for her because I don't know what's going on. But, like I said, everybody grieves differently. And, in the past, she was very vocal about how upset she was, um, with, you know, with what happened, and with everything that's being said, and everything that's being talked about. She was very vocal about, her feelings. And um that's what I'm saying. Everybody grieves differently. you know a lot of people can't really talk about it. A lot of people can't really put into words what they're going through.
yeah. And I know a lot of us, most of the people in the chat actually got to meet him. I know Sunshine got to meet him. Mr. Vantes got to meet him. Obviously, we know the PM family was got
With
to meet
them.
him multiple times, and
Hmm.
fortunate enough. Sorry if I missed anybody else in the chat. Jeepers, I know he probably got to chop it up with you. I know he got to chop it up with the GM. Fucking, he chopped it up with Shoe Shine Boxing. So I'm all of those, man. That's it probably hits a little different because they actually met him in person. You know what I mean? We had a conversation like, Az. I feel like we known him about, I don't know about the same time, but as in relationship wise, like over the phone, we super cool. He would reach out to us, help us, like you said, on the YouTube side of the things. If we needed any issues, if we got any strikes, right there, got that issue handled. But that never arose for me. But yeah, man, he always kept it solid with me. Like I said, there was never no bullshit. We had the fantasy football. That was a quick payout. He could have shown real quick he was just about some bullshit. But nah, that payout was real quick and got our money, man. And I was excited for this next year's league, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's some real sad
I
shit,
know.
man.
I'm just
For
glad
real.
that Sally's keeping that up still, like the football for you guys and stuff. Um, which is a good thing, because again, like, that's how you heal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It still hurts because the main person's not there, but you're doing it in the name of them. You're doing it for the memory of them. You're doing it because it's something they loved, which also has, some type of healing for your mind and your heart, and to bring joy not just to yourself but to other people that knew him for so long. Um, I don't know, man. I'm just like still reeling. You know, I don't know. It's just crazy, and how people want to um spin things about archives and the finger at her, and it's not her fault.
Oh,
And archives, if you're watching or if you're hearing, like we're here for you. Like, you know, we're always gonna have your back 100%. Um, you know, I want you to know that it's not your fault. Um, the only person's fault is the person that pulled the trigger. And, you know, we were all a part
exactly.
of something that, you know, we all thought that was just jokes, and but, you know, we didn't think that he was gonna take it this far.
No.
So
Yeah.
archives, whenever you're ready, just, you know, we are here for you. Don't matter when. It could be a month, it could be tomorrow, it can be 5 years from now. Like, you know, um, nothing's ever gonna change with us. We don't see you differently. We don't think anything differently of you. If anything, we want to support you. We understand you. We know what you're going through. It's been hard. That's that that's no lie. Like we all understand what you're going through, and um we all understand too why Vinny chose you to be the side, you know, the co-host. Um, you know, because you too, you have a good vibe about you as far as personality, your character, your charisma, um, and why you two were such a good match for each other. As far as, you know, holding down a panel together and talking about things and joking with each other. Um, so we're here for you, archives. Um, don't listen to the outside noise. Don't listen to what anybody else is saying. Um, we care about you. We know you're going through a lot, and I'm praying that um, that eventually one day we'll all be okay, um, like internally and mentally from this.
Nah, and I feel you, AZ, on that. And honestly, what I was going to tell you is, like, I know what happened obviously happened, and we just got to prepare ourselves for now in the future. Who, who are you thinking other than Machete that we got to watch out for when we go to Vegas now? Because it looks like they just want to be starting problems.
Hell, it could be
Honestly,
anybody.
yeah, you're right, AC. But at the same time, they both look like they were intoxicated. They both look like they had liquid courage running through their veins. Um, who's to say that, you know, uh, and that's the thing, is that
Knows
nobody
what's
really,
going on.
yeah. And um,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're
man,
right.
all you
Could
gotta
be
do is
anybody.
kick Mars in that bad leg, and she's down for the count.
Mars and that street sweeper, man, that them days
You
are
just
funny
gotta
as
kick
fuck.
her, and she's down.
I don't know. He was
Um,
over there yelling he was a Sudanio and all this shit last night, right? That's what I was hearing in the audio, unless I was hearing some foolish shit.
I I I didn't even see her there. Was she there?
No, no, not her. I was saying that's what little Machete was saying last night. He's a Sudanio.
Oh yeah, he was like yelling at Paco. He
Clyde or
was
someone
being
or someone. Yeah.
he was yeah talking crap to Paco in Spanish. He's like telling him "F Mexico," and I'm like, bro, uh, did you
I
not do you not know that California was part of Mexico? The hell? And then he's talking crap to him in Spanish.
damn jeepers. If she's moving out of Vegas, she's probably moving out here, cause she originally from Tucson.
Mm. Alrighty then.
That's crazy.
Right, Starlight? They them niggas think they're so goddamn fucking funny about this bitch when I know for the fact that they ain't.
I don't know what made them go down there, to be honest with you, considering everything that happened, and and of course it was to mock anybody affiliated with Finney there.
Exactly.
And then he had a stupid t-shirt on and flaunting it and waving it about, like grabbing it, waving it, like, and then pointing at it. And I'm like, really, dude? That was so disrespectful.
And they do this shit in front of Cadillac fam.
I don't know.
They
Maybe
they
they were
did this shit in front.
medicated because holy moly. Anybody with a good conscience, regardless of either side, um, because we know what type of conscience we've got here, but over there, like, you would think like, oh man, like he crossed the line, like you would lose all support for what he did, right? Um, or for the person, even, you know. Um, I guess not. That dude is like ride or die. He's gonna ride till the wheels fall off.
He's trying to get in those wheels in the fucking cell, man. He's on some stupid shit.
That's why he's going out sad.
Oh, and I hear a lot of talk about when Manny maced that girl on Fremont Street, and then Machete went and kicked her.
Yeah, I
What?
seen that. Yeah, I seen that night. Yeah, he kicked her in the ass. Literally
Yeah.
kicked her right in
So
the ass.
so what happened was, I don't think you guys saw the part because Julie is holding the gimbal, and as she walks past that little circle where that girl was at, that girl either hit Julie in the head or pulled her hair, because you can see the gimbal kind of jolt like with her, and then she turns around and she's like, what the hell, like why did she hit me on my head? And then that's when they all like looked at each other like, what the hell just happened? Because everybody had their backs towards Julie. But that girl either punched her in the head, hit her in the head, or pulled her hair, because she said she thought she hit me in my head. And you can see her hand go up and touch her head. And then that's when Big Bird and Machete realized what happened, and they go back to go confront the girl. And then that's when Machete like starts swinging on her, and she starts swinging on him. And then Miss Machete goes over there to kind of like talk crap to her. And then that's when the girl comes back towards Julie, and then Manny gets in front and starts macing her. But that's what happened in that video, because I was watching that stream, and I happened to click on because I wanted to see what who was live, and then that's when I saw them. Oh, they're leaving already, and that's when I saw that all that happened. And then on another live stream, the night that Manny was dressed like Chucky, one of the guys from the club went and told him to go mess with um these two black dudes, and Manny went, and the black dude got mad and he grabbed the Chucky hair, and you could see that Manny got scared and he kind of like walked backwards with his hands up, like, what the hell? And then the girl was like, the girl was like, or the guy was like, "Hey, what the hell? Turn off your camera," telling Julie, and started manhandling Julie and her arm and grabbing her and stuff. And Manny just stood there, watched. He
Yeah, yeah,
watched the
yeah,
entire
yeah.
thing.
I seen that one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm like, "Where was your mace then, homeboy?"
Exactly. Where was that strap at then? But
Exactly.
he wasn't so quick to pull none of that out. Exactly. Yeah, there was a lot of times that he could have done that shit, but nah,
Oh,
he never did.
there's Papi Chulo. You are the father.
Chulo gang gang, what's good with you, bro? Hell yeah.
Papa Chulo, what's up with him, Mike?
Oh my God, he's funny.
Facts. Yup. Ham might get his job back tonight.
Oh no, no, Timu wrench. He's gonna have a real wrench.
Oh, I was talking about in the Chulo chat. He said he got fired. He might get hired again in the Chulo chat.
He said, "Ham, why you left? We miss you." But yeah, hopefully we get to see you out there, Papi Chulo, when we go drop something in Nigel's uh tip bucket.
Facts, man. Yeah. Oh man, like I said, it's just like I said, it's been difficult. The days are getting like you said, it's just a remembrance. And I know we haven't, just like, like what Zelly was saying, because a lot of y'all don't know it. A lot of y'all that are coming in that are random, don't know the situation. Y'all thinking it was probably bubbly too, but it wasn't. That's why
There's
you probably
that
don't
part
really
too.
hear us. Yeah, bubbly was a part of it as in vacation wise, but just like, in the vibes and shit. She wasn't talking shit, doing nothing, just drinking, eating, doing what she does. That's it. So, a lot of misconception with that shit. But yeah, rest in peace to Bubbly too, man. But Finney was always tapped in with us, you know what I mean? Talking to him, doing the live streams with he was and then that video that you sent me, man, AZ, that was crazy, man. That made me kind of want to tear up, man. The one that you sent me at the
I
of
had to grab
chicken
it
wing.
because
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
when
I'm
he was
glad
eating
you
the
did.
chicken, the plain ass chicken wing.
Yeah, I'm glad you
Um,
did though.
yeah, because I was like, I need to grab this before it's all gone. Um, and I mean, there's other little clips where he's giving you props on his channel.
Oh, I
Um,
know, yeah, man. But
and
yeah.
and as far as Bubbly goes, like everybody wants to blame her for the Halloween thing, but here's my thing. Here's my thing, right? This is how I think. Um, if Manny Manny proclaimed to be so professional, right? Um, I'm professional. We're gonna keep it with good positive vibes. We're gonna, we're not gonna let nothing stop us. We're not gonna let blah blah blah, right? So when Bubbly stepped up to him, she was telling him like, "What are you gonna tell me now that I'm filming you?" Right? Because of all the times that he verbally attacked Sarah. And what people don't notice is that he elbows her hand where the gimbal's at. And that's when it all transpired. Now, the professional content YouTube creator that he says that he was or is or whatever at the time, what I don't understand is why didn't he get up and walk away from her? No, he had to make a statement. He had to make sure that his stance is there at that circle. And then if you really look at the video, when Yoli is talking to Paco and Gabby, there's a little space where you can see Manny's face. And he's looking at Paco and Gabby and he's nodding his head like so pissed off that he's even talking to Yoli. So from there, he's like, oh, okay, like I see that they're here. And you have to realize too that Dan is disabled. So, and Manny went and said that Dan was lying about his disability to be able to get,
Yeah, I
uh,
remember that shit.
state help and all this other crap. I'm like, why would you say that? That's like, that's just like you starting stuff and starting lies. And, you know, they openly talk about Dan and the circumstance that he was dealt many years ago. And then for you to go up behind Dan and mace him like close range, you're not in front of him, you're behind him, macing him. So I'm pretty sure it was like, oh, Yoli's like, oh, okay, all right. That's why she maced Julie. That's what I think. That's my opinion. That's my stance on it from what I saw visibly. And and then Julie snuffed Yoli from behind, and you can hear Julie say why she's like attacking her. You're talking about my kids. You're talking about my kids. Stop talking about my kids. And that's when they had their fight. But that was my issue that I had with him every time he would go on his live stream. We're professional over here, blah 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 blah. And then he started his regulators. But if you remember how he started his regulators, he was behind a desk, dressed like a cowboy, with a fake file in his hand, talking about Alex Enamorado. That stream lasted, I think, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, because I think he was getting a lot of flack. They were telling him to, like, stop, like, stop. So he went back to the drawing board. Okay, what do we got to do? That's when he started recruiting everybody from his crew to get on the regulators channel to start talking. And then even Manny said, you guys can come in here and talk. But when you did go in there to talk, he didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to talk about certain things.
Cause why? He's a bitch.
That's right, AC. He is, and he always has been. He just faked it on YouTube.
He always say he always saying things he always saying things that he don't ever he always say things that he don't ever that he don't ever fucking he always say some bullshit and he always say some shit and never reply to this shit.
Yep. And that's when I
Yeah.
started noticing his the way he was moving. And then when the whole incident with him hugging and kissing on that girl on Fremont, I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. And then just seeing the hurt and the look on Julie's face, I it hurt my heart for her because I'm like, you can tell she's hurt from him talking. Um,
To
uh,
a minor.
no, this is the girl that he was, I think, seeing on the side of his relationship with Julie. He was dressed as Beetlejuice on Fremont, and some girl walked up to him and started kissing him on his cheek and started saying like sweet nothings in his ear and grabbing on his jacket and looking in his jacket. And she put money in his jacket. And you see Julie come around like, what the heck are you doing? Type of thing. And he's like, oh man, oh man. And she's all like, you have no fucking respect. And then you just see her walk past Matt behind Manny, and you could just see the heartbreak on her face. You can just see it.
Really?
And yeah, and then like I think a week later, 2 weeks later, that girl was on Fremont again, and she ran towards Manny behind him, and he was with I think Papi Chulo and Grumpy at the time when he was still here, and he got so scared because the girl scared him from behind that he got so nervous that he ended the live stream, or he paused it, or he did something, and that girl was like on him again, and I'm like, oh no, this poor Julie girl. Yeah, this was like maybe a year ago, a year and a half ago, or a little bit longer.
Shit, what about when he was touching that girl's nipple and shit on
Oh
live?
yeah, when he was grabbing that girl's chichi. Oh my God. He was shocked that somebody was letting him touch her like that. He looked absolutely shocked. He couldn't believe he was grabbing somebody's random chichi.
Dirty
She's
ass
like
hands too at
she's like,
that.
"Oh, you're
Wow.
giving me some of your big old buzz ball. You can grab my buzz ball." Oh man, that was funny.
That was crazy. That was
I thought it was
nasty though.
funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's crazy like how they just want to spin the narrative of, you know, and then they're blaming us and
Blame us all you want. We didn't pull no trigger. And we didn't
exactly.
help. We didn't even help you guide, you know, guide him to where he was. So at that point, it's on y'all.
Yeah, cause right when Manny was at the crosswalk, I was messaging on the chat. I go, he's at the crosswalk, and I'm like,
Now,
if he goes right, um, that's it. I told my husband, I go, they're gonna fight. And as soon as he made it to the end of the crosswalk and he made that right, I was like, oh dang, this is it. I told my husband, I go, this is it. This is where they're gonna fight. And sure
damn,
enough,
you
uh,
thought it was gonna
the-
be a boxing match. Yeah, I mean,
I honestly thought
I thought it was
because
gonna be bullshit.
I thought it was gonna be a mixture of the two. You know, maybe like a shoving match or like quit talking about me. Like, you know, when all that needed to happen was Manny just saying, you know what, dude, I don't like it anymore. Can you please stop? Because if you don't, I got to take legal measures now. I got to go get a lawyer. I got to go um, get some legal help or advice to help me with stopping you from doing this to me. And
Yeah.
but no, no. I I mean, out of all the supporters that he had, out of all the people that he had in his corner that possibly could have helped him or fronted him the money to get a lawyer, um, um, nobody, nobody helped him. Nobody said, "Here, let's do it this way." Oh, but flashy shoes, absolutely. The cell phones,
Cause why he's
absolutely.
oh, cause why he fucked himself over?
Shit, those shoes he had of what were they? The fucking Freddy Krueger shoes. Man, I hope y'all knew those are some fake ass shoes. Whoever the
Oh
fuck
yeah,
gave them,
you can
whoever
tell,
gave them those. Well, shit, it's not even because you could tell. Those motherfucking shoes run like 150,000 or they're like 100K. They're expensive those shoes. So like yeah, those motherfuckers, man. Whoever gave them those shits, yeah, they fake as a bitch. That's
dude.
facts.
On OYB, I don't know, some dude was on there showing his Jordans. and I couldn't stop laughing because they're not like retro Jordans or any type of Jordan shoe that Jordan wore in any of his games. And I'm just like, a lot of the people on the panel, they were like, "What the hell are those?"
Damn.
Sorry, I had
Cause
to bring it up. I just thought it was
no,
hilarious.
no, yeah, because of the shoes. No,
So
I feel you. Yeah.
to talk about um what you just asked, AC, is he sabotaged a lot. He did it to himself a lot of the times. That's why he always constantly had different ideas because each idea always failed. Everything he did always failed. He never could get to the point where he was at the beginning of, making a ton of money as far as, super chats, live donations, like what he was getting prior. Um,
Oh yeah, remember those live super chats? He was getting crazy.
yeah. And not only that, like, you can't really blame Finney for Manny's downfall because Manny did it to himself.
Right.
Exactly.
Manny did it to himself. A lot of people were already leaving his streams, and I came across a few TikToks where people were talking about Manny, saying that they stopped watching like a year and a half ago, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, 3 months ago, a month ago, whatever. And they were saying that it was getting dark. He was getting dark. That from the moment he started to how it ended, that a lot of the reasons why they stopped watching was because he was getting dark and it was getting too he was getting too like possessive and
Intoxicated.
controlling, and that too. And some people don't want to see that, you know what I mean? Because it inhibits you and your true self comes out. And if you're this madroso, then you're showing the world that that's what you are. And desmadroso means like, if you like to destroy things, especially destroy yourself while intoxicated, then that's what you're showing your live stream. You know what I mean? And a lot of people were like, you know what? He was good at the beginning, and I don't know, man, like towards the end, he just, um, and I'll be honest with you, I found his stream when we were planning a trip to Vegas. I in the search engine to YouTube, I put Las Vegas live stream and they popped up. And I told my husband, "Oh, look, like look how cool this channel, it's like unique, it's different, you know?" And then I'm like, they seem pretty cool. But as I was watching and continued to watch, I was like, wait a minute, it got more and more like I saw one live stream when he was on Fremont, he was pointing people out on Fremont, like, why is this bitch here? How come this motherfucker's here? All these motherfuckers need to get gone. And then he pointed at Sarah and he said, especially her. Why the fuck is she here?
Yep.
And I was like, what? And I've never seen that part of him up until that live stream. And I said, oh no, that's horrible. Like that street or Vegas is for everybody. Like you shouldn't be telling people that they can't be there, And then he was pointing to people out that were dancing and having a really good time. It turns out it's Lindsay Does It, and I think Isabel H or Isabel, I can't remember. But he's all, why is this bitch here? Why is this bitch here? Literally pointing at them on their live stream. And I said, what the hell? I've never seen that part of him. And then he walked past some guys, and then the guys were all like, I hope you're not pointing your camera at me. He's all like, what? And he got like super defensive, like if he wanted to fight them. He's all, my camera's not pointing at you. He's all, my camera's pointing at me. And then he's all like, well, I'm just telling you. So they kind of got into it like a back and forth. And then Manny was Who the heck is this? Tell everybody over here. Tell everybody they need to come over here right now. Where's Papi Chulo? Where's this person? Where's that person? And I was like, oh hell. I'm like, they're about, and I think Todd the lawyer was there.
Zesty Todd.
Yeah, he was there. Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? And then a lot of people are like, oh well, you can't take it out of context of him saying that we run from Fremont, we own this place, blah blah blah. No, you can't take it out of context because of the term, the way he's verbalizing it, the way he's talking, like he's passionate about it. It's crazy. Just remembering all the live streams that I witnessed in the past, and then what made me stop was the ultimate was the old man situation.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like
that.
I'm like Julie wasn't drinking. Why couldn't she have gone to go get security? She went to go get security when Yoli was berating them and telling them things and telling them their truths. You know what I mean? Why didn't she take off if she was so uncomfortable? Why didn't she go inside to get security and say, "Hey, this person's touching me, he's grabbing me, I don't want to dance with him," whatever. But she didn't. She waited until something popped off, and the entire time that all that was happening, she had a smile and a grin on her face, even when the man was on the ground.
That
Shit,
shows that
definitely.
she's a bitch also.
Shit, yeah, definitely. What about when Penny would be over there in the wintertime feeding the homeless, but at the same time mocking the homeless in front of the praying mantis?
Yep, I seen
Wait,
that.
what?
Yeah, I seen that too. I'm like,
I
you can't
didn't
be
see
doing
that.
an act of kindness and then still being like derogatory toward them. You know what I mean? Like rude and disgusting towards them. Like, you know, you don't like you don't like a certain situation, then why are you out there helping? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was crazy to me. I was like, damn. And then, like, he was doing it all randomly, and then, like, out of the, well, to be honest, all he was doing was giving them one taco and no water, nothing. So, Cottonmouth, here's your taco, that's it. But nevertheless, I remember it was summertime, coming to summertime, and then he wasn't doing it no more. 520 was all, we'll donate you water, all this shit. He was all saying, no, Julie doesn't want to do it and make sandwiches and all this. Fucking lazy ass. So, yeah, so, but, yeah, that was just some bullshit on there and making fun of the homeless, yet they're feeding them. That made no sense to me, but
Yeah, and then he would like point his camera to like, of course, the less fortunate still hang out about um on Fremont, and I'm just like, why? Like we see them, we've already seen them, like we already know they're there. Like instead of like offering them a water or can I buy you a burger, from right here, $5 burger or some hot dogs right here next to the D. You know what I mean?
something.
Somebody that's genuine like that, but no.
Shit, hell no. What did you see, AC? That was some spiteful shit from the clown. Shit, I guess he's still thinking. Maybe he's typing. But yeah, yeah, AZ. That was some crazy shit that we seen from Penny's side as well for all this time. You know what I mean? Till from when it
Yeah.
started, from when his shit like damn, you got an 8-year old son. Like you said, who would have thought you would have done that shit? If you got nothing to live for, like as in you got no family, nothing like that, then that's a whole different story. But like this man had a whole family. He
Mm-hmm.
just threw it away,
Yep.
and he was down to do it on Saturday. It looked like. day and night. Cause I heard at night he was trying to have him go over there. He was trying to have the legends head that way. So yeah, I mean,
That's why that night too. Was it the
freaky
night where he
ass.
was wearing all red?
It was Saturday night, and he had bumped into a dude before that live stream had ended.
Oh, I remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that. They
cause
were
I was
there.
playing that live stream.
Yeah, and he got all mad and like, and then Julie like ended
Yeah,
the live
she
stream,
ended it. Yep. She ended it with
but
Mars.
you can hear all of it that
Yep,
was
yep,
happening.
yep.
So I wonder if they did like get into a scuffle or like a shoving match.
It was off cam if they did. And then obviously on Sunday we didn't see no live stream until that live stream.
Yep.
He didn't do no day stream, nothing.
Throughout that live stream, I was telling Finney because they stopped. They kept stopping. I was telling them keep going, like keep walking. And then she stopped to use the restroom, and she stopped to use the restroom, and I was like, I was getting like anxious, and just I was like, man, why are they stopping? Like, just keep going, like to like get further away from them or like to get lost in the crowd so they don't get seen by many. But in all fairness and in my right mind and in my heart of hearts, I honestly believe that he knew exactly what he was going to do from the moment of him spending 3.5 hours looking for Finney, his whole live stream, his day stream. Um, like how far off minded do you have to be not to think about your kids, especially your youngest one,
You
Exactly.
a
knowing that
selfish
if
ass
you,
motherfucker.
yep, and knowing that you're gonna eventually be absent from from your kids' lives, completely absent.
Exactly. Yeah, now his son's gonna have to see his father behind a glass, and the school he goes to, I'm sure they're gonna know about that. You know what I mean? The school that Angel goes to, they're gonna know about that shit. So
And
you
they
know,
gonna
or
really
not
kill
Angel.
him.
Sorry, Abel. Angel's already. I mean, I don't know. Man. Angel
And
said he was in
and the
college.
and the little one,
Yeah. Of course, a little one. Yeah, he's gonna have to go through it for
the
a
little
long
one and
time.
the and Abel, they're gonna that's really hard
Yep.
situation because they're gonna point them out.
Right. And and they gonna and first thing gonna do is really kill him for his parents for his parents action about this bitch.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's wild.
Facts. What happened to Chorizo and Sally? I heard they cut their IGs real quick. Them shits got disabled, or I don't know if they, just threw them all in the bucket or what, but they're gone.
Yeah. I
And you
mean,
know,
I
oh,
know
go
that
ahead.
they're moving, or maybe they're not because, I don't think anybody wants to put up their house or their business for a flight risk, um, to be able to get good representation as far as a good legal lawyer. Or yeah, because they're gonna lose it all. And it's sad for, I don't want to say it's sad. It's humbling to know that he's in there thinking that he has all this big, large, great support system when he doesn't. But if you look at our side here, this is the biggest support that Finney has had since he started his live stream. You know, uh, I would think that, somebody really close to Manny would start. Let's not even put that out there, but um, kind of do what we're doing and kind of like fact check everything and talk about facts and about truths and uh yeah, they're all gonna disappear. They're all gonna come back with different names if they already don't have different names. Out of all the accounts, Manny had probably them set up to get his numbers up. And I think that $3,500, I think that was probably a cash grab for for one of them. I really don't think it was for the clown.
Shit, what do y'all think about these motherfuckers that were putting money on that fucking GoFundMe? Fuck that shit. I'm glad y'all got that shit taken down. Fuck them.
Yep. That side don't deserve no type of reparations or any type of help.
Hell, they don't deserve none of this shit. They don't deserve no goddamn motherfucking donation. They don't deserve no goddamn motherfucking gifts. They don't deserve none of that shit. Only thing that they go deserve it. The only thing they deserve it is the east side of the motherfucking prison cell.
Were you smacking something, AC? What were you smacking?
Oh no, I was demonstrating. Oh no, I was demonstrating. I was demonstrating the sound of somebody getting the cheese clapper right this bitch.
Oh, somebody was getting their cheeks clapped.
Like this. With the whether it's dry or wet, it don't even fucking matter.
Damn. You hear that, Sunshine?
Oh man, you're crazy, AC.
Shit, what like like I say it like I said, whether if it's like like I said, whether if it's wet or dry, them cheese gonna get clapped about this bitch. One way or the other.
Yep, one way or the other. Hopefully, it's not wet. Mostly dry.
Yeah, most likely.
Some dry action.
Right. Right.
Hey y'all, but yeah, that was I'm glad y'all can come on here and like y'all said, clear up the narrative because yeah, a lot of shit like I said is getting misconception like a motherfucker. Crazy.
And I think to touch on the bubbly thing, Bubbly even went on live the next day and she apologized for how things went on Halloween. Oh my God, Ham. I am scared now to dry over here. Oh my God.
But but they ain't gonna just get but they ain't gonna just get that. They all they also gonna get the
Yep,
get the
he sure
beating,
is. If they're having
get the
already done it.
get their ass beaten. Like literally. And tortured.
Raven said Ham's not in El Salvador. Crazy ass shit.
I just
But
saw that
yeah,
too.
but but yeah, and then yeah, there's just a lot of crazy shit right now going down. But
Oh my
yeah, I
God.
mean,
When I saw
what
that
it,
they were blaming Bubbly, I was about to lose my mind.
exactly right? That's some dumbass shit.
I was so
If
mad. And then my husband was in here watching. I said, please turn it off because I could hear it in our bedroom and it's making me angry.
nah, yeah, that was some that's some dumbass shit with what they're saying. They don't know the whole narrative. They don't know none of it. Like if I would just
Yeah, they
pick up
just,
on a story, I wouldn't know
yeah,
half of it. It's hard.
absolutely. And then, I don't know. I'm just not going to talk about that other fucking pendeja over there. Um,
Uh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
the fucking Ornitos guzzler.
Yep, yep. Yeah.
But that guy with the that guy with the bobblehead, he a Cuban bobblehead, ain't nigga Mike. What's up with your Mike? T-Rex arms heavy, ain't nigga Mike. Asia arms saving, ain't nigga Mike. Pasty pilgrim looking, ain't nigga Mike. Wriggle face, ain't nigga Mike. Whooping cushion teeth, ain't nigga Mike. What's up with your Mike?
Hell yeah. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
we
you
needed.
tell him, AC. Those
Spaghetti arms.
Dirty
Let's
motherfuckers.
teeth
go.
wearing, ain't nigga Mike. Thick ass shoe wearing, ain't nigga Mike. Tacky shoe wearing, ain't nigga Mike. Dirty shoe wearing, ain't nigga Mike. Big chain wearing, ain't nigga Mike. Tacky chain wearing, ain't nigga Mike. What's up with your Mike? Little drains, ain't nigga Mike. Ain't your arm saving, ain't nigga Mike. I got a white man temper on my shoulder, hanging, ain't nigga Mike. What's up with your Mike?
To answer your question, Penny M, at the beginning, I was in there, defending them, but then as it started to get more and more crazy with the talk, as far as, uh, it just got too crazy for me to be in there. So I, I just said, you know what? I can't do this. I can't be in here listening to all this crap because it was driving me insane. Um, That's why I've spent my most of my time in this chat, with F Donuts and you guys, because at least here there's some type of sanity. Um, there's some type of, you know, uh, level of being understood, considering, that we're all grieving, we're all going through we're all going through something. Um, and at least over there, like, you're chatting amongst all the other chatters and they're not really hearing you. So you're just talking to talk. And I think I did it for like a day or two and I said, okay, it's getting, for me it was getting redundant and it was getting to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm saying the same thing over and over again and I'm not being heard or understood or listened to, so I can't be in here anymore. Um, I did try to step in when that dumbass tried to go in there and try to spin his narrative. Um, he literally sat there and lied and said that he only talked about Manny for like a month or two, which is a goddamn lie because he lived in Vegas for almost a whole year talking crap about Manny and trying to go antagonize Manny. He even was on Fremont trying to trying to uh stalk him and follow him throughout Fremont to the point where Machete almost went after him. and Smelly Farts and Manny stopped him because he literally got that close. He was by a little liquor store and he went in there slamming stuff and everything, trying to make a statement. And even when he was walking in front of Senor Frog saying, I'm gonna come here too. This is when Manny was going to Senor Frog's almost every other Friday or Saturday to go party. And he's like, I'm gonna come here too, and I'm gonna come see you over here too. And you're not from here. You're not from Vegas. You're from the Bay. You're from here. You're from there. You from Cali. I'm from Cali. I'm like, bro, you're talking all this crap to yourself because you can't do it to his face. And it was more than just once. And I think that's why Manny knew not to like respond because he knew it was a dead end. And then they're getting info that Yayo was talking like race racist things to somebody inside of a casino. And I'm like, okay, what about the time he called Finny and D were the N-word in Spanish on one of his live streams in Vegas? And that's the hard ER in Spanish. It's derogatory in Spanish. Oh, but they don't want to talk about that though. They want to stir the pot more between Yayo and uh that crybaby over there.
Yeah, facts, man. Nothing but love with the Yayo gang.
Absolutely, 100%. We even talked on his live stream, and um I need to get his email so I can send him some clips. I hate to even talk about that that fool or mention him.
Oh shit, nah, you can go ahead.
Shit, man. I'm about to go for now.
You're gonna go take a nap?
All right, AC. We'll see you, bro. Hey, I appreciate you though for
Yep.
tapping in, AC. Much love, brother.
Thanks for coming in,
Much
buddy.
love to you, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, see ya.
Yes, sir,
Bye.
AC. All right, AC's tapping out. We got Raven tapping in. Much love to Raven, Miss Raven. Salute, Raven. Let's get it. What's good, bro? Give me about a minute. I'll be right back. But y'all wanna just hold it down? Give me about a minute.
Okay.
She's hiding in the corner.
Hi, Raven. Hi, guys.
Greetings, greetings. It's been pretty uneventful so far down in Fremont, other than last night. But
I caught that nip slip on your live stream last night. I was like, holy moly, what's that walking by? I was like, oh my goodness.
some of the other streamers were up in the circle when it was going down. I came in when they were going after. I can't think of their name right now. The couple when he was doing his bounce dancing and literally intentionally just slammed into her or him. So it was like,
Oh, with Joe
yeah. I was like, man, that's
from
fucked up.
Cadillac Family.
The younger couple.
Oh, Paco and Gabby.
Yeah, yeah.
They were kind of like dressed in the same colors.
Yeah, when he was when Butter Knife was dancing next to him and then slammed into him.
Oh yeah, I saw that. He like gave him a nice elbow to his side.
Yeah, it was they were dancing, not fucking moshing. I mean, that's what you do at a mosh pit.
Yeah, I that's how he dances for everything, I believe. Every music
Damn,
that they
he on the
play,
big,
that's how he dances.
I didn't realize he had me on the big screen.
So when I saw somebody's live stream where they were like close to Machete's face, it looked like his lip was busted. Was his lip busted?
Nah,
I
my
couldn't.
bad.
I didn't. I
Hey,
couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. I was just like, wow. I'm like all zoomed in. I wasn't even paying attention.
oh shit, my bad, Raven. Yo,
I could
hey,
have leaned in. Y'all could have
I,
counted the old age
I
spots
meant.
on my nose.
Oh shit, I meant to put you on the big screen when you had said what's up. I went to use the bathroom, washed my hands, and I just left you on there and just came back. My
No
bad, bro.
worries, man.
But thank you for coming in. Salute.
Hey, I just wanted to pop in and tell y'all good evening and hope y'all are and everybody's doing good and uh yeah, just keep holding it down, man.
No,
I
yeah,
don't know
appreciate
if you're
you.
watching out there and hiding in the darkness there, in the shadows, Ellie. What's up? Hold on. I know you pop in once in a while and don't talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get going too, guys. I gotta go to bed. But it was
Nah,
good.
you're good. You're
It was
good, yo.
good being on here with you guys. I appreciate
Yes,
you all.
sir.
Thanks for the subscribes, for the subscriptions, for following my shenanigans. There will be more shenanigans because that's what Finny would have wanted.
Facts. Yeah. Well,
Rabbit, Conejo, I see you.
put this in. So it's
All
popping.
right, guys. You guys have a good night. I'll
You
see
as
you
well.
guys
You as
tomorrow
well.
morning.
I'm gonna be ending myself in a little bit myself, like slow, little bit.
Sorry if I rambled. I ramble a lot.
Nah, hey, we appreciate you. Like you tapped in on Tuesday, so that was first episode. So that's what I was about to say. Second episode. Let's see what y'all can come up with. If y'all got a specific topic that y'all want to talk about, might be able to relay a message to Zell. So yeah,
A specific
salute,
topic.
Rabo. I mean, yeah, it's like, what would y'all want the episode to be on? I mean, it can be on.
What's the
I
date Tuesday?
Cause I saw his short. That's what his short was saying. So I'm going based off the short. Short said, I don't know if y'all heard the short this morning that Zelly posted. He just posted saying, see what y'all want to talk about on Tuesday. So
All right. Well, I'll think about something. I'll probably shoot you a message.
hell yeah. Well, appreciate y'all. Hell yeah. But yeah, appreciate you, Az. Thank you for holding it down. You came in and shit. I appreciate what you had to say. But hopefully you have a good evening, and we'll hear from you.
All
Thank you,
right.
Az.
Sounds good. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Bye, everybody in the chat. Thanks for your guys' comments. I see them. I try to read them all. Um, Ham, Hammy, Ham, Ham. I shouted you out. Bye, guys.
Have a good evening. Yeah, Tuesday is 2 days before the court. This court's on Thursday, and so we won't really get much any kind of updates until then, other than what we already know.
Oh shit. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah. It, my question is, so this court that he's going to, he's gonna have to get transported to, right?
No, it'll be in the same building, I believe, just in a different
So,
district court, I believe. Unless they've
okay,
got him
so,
in another facility now and not downtown.
okay, so whenever he does go to court, is it in the jailhouse or is it like a separate courtroom
No, it's in the
that he
court.
has to get?
It's a regular court. They bring
So
him
he
in
has
through
to
the
get.
back and yada yada from the jailhouse. They transport him over from the jailhouse.
Oh shit. So how far is the jailhouse from the courthouse?
That I'm not sure. Hell, they may have an underground tunnel thanks to Elon. Who knows?
Oh shit. Damn. Oh shit. Well, it's damn. Yeah.
But
Well.
now that we know that the grand jury indicted him, that means that this Thursday will be the arraignment, which means that it makes the charges official. So court can get prepared so they can select a jury and everything else, unless he makes a plea bargain and just pleads guilty, and they just go straight into a sentencing phase.
Damn.
If he pleads guilty, it goes to a sentencing phase, and he's guilty no matter what because he pleaded guilty already, which would probably be his smartest bet because they would probably be most lenient on him for that. But even then, you're looking at probably 80 years.
Fuck.
If it goes to a jury, they could be very, depending on how the evidence stacks up, because none of us really know what kind of footage they have or anything like that, because they could have shit that we could never even imagine. But I mean, it could go from, like I said, death penalty when the DA said he wasn't going to cancel it out. But 50, 60, 70, 80 years easily and no parole. He's definitely not going to get a bond.
Damn. I don't know what he's thinking.
Or bail, I mean, not bond.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. And hey, but salute to you again for holding it down. Like you've been going in the courtroom. You're gonna continue going in the courtroom. And what do you got to do to get in there? Like you gotta can anyone get in there or not?
Well, I mean, in the grand jury room, I wasn't able to go in because there's no public allowed in the grand jury. But in the regular courtroom, you can get into the courtroom. Like if you wanted to just be here to be in the courtroom for the day, for that moment, you can go into the courtroom. Normally, it's open to the public. And then after court, you can do a FOIA, or Freedom of Information Act, where you can request information and evidence on the trial and all the paperwork after it's done. But yeah, the only reason I even know any of that shit was because I was doing the kind of, I guess you call it police auditing, and writing little thingies for the local newspaper and the local news in Denver whenever all the writing and shit was going on about 5 years ago. After I got shot by the police, I was just like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to start putting them motherfuckers on camera.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I got hit by a 40 millimeter rubber bullet in front of my house, like nowhere near any of the protesting. They were just like curfew, so they were pot shotting people. They shot me, and then right around the corner from me, like an 80-year-old lady, they shot her in the face with the fucking rubber bullet, and it caused her to lose an eye and everything. They got a bunch of lawsuits over it. They lost like over $58 million worth of fucking lawsuits in the last about 4.5, 5 years, just from that riot.
God damn. Shit, bro. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, man. Like I'm saying, I just want to talk to you real quick about that. Just a little sidetrack about like what you were saying about that Saw experience. Like when you were there for 3 to 5. So like, did you get to meet like the whole cast, or how did that play out?
Well, a lot of times with those movies, there's only like one or two people on set that you're actually dealing with. Like for example, with the leg scene, it was just basically me, a fake leg, a box, and it wasn't even filmed on direct set. It was just filmed offset in a studio box.
Oh shit.
Now, Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses, Rob Zombie was one that he wanted everybody on set, and sometimes he decided that if you were on set, you stayed on set until we were done. Like with House of a Thousand Corpses, that was basically 31 Days from Hell, You know, we filmed guerrilla style for 31 days, pretty much nonstop.
God damn, that's pretty crazy. Well, that's
Uh,
lit that you got into that. Like, you got blessed to be in that industry, man, and you love what you do. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Damn, got a whole ass leg. What's that, a prop? Or is that from that Rob Zombie movie?
that's actually been in several movies, but that was one of the pieces I made. The hand that was in the trap in Saw.
Damn. Damn. So not only, so what? So do you make these pieces or what? What are? Or you just
That's what I
have?
do. I'm a prop maker. I make special effects, props, monsters. Also do costumes. I started out doing haunted houses, so like I built and designed haunted attractions for myself and for other people in St. Louis for many years, and then started building for amusement parks and whatnot. That's how I got involved with Rob Zombie because I got to help with the murder ride.
Damn, I think that's sick as fuck. Just because like I said, I love Halloween shit, so that's crazy. That's
That's
dope.
all I've done all my life. Halloween. I didn't even want to do this for a living. I wanted to be in radio broadcasting, but it it didn't pay. So um, I learned that haunted houses, if they're done right, in a month and a half's time, September, end of September, month of October, especially now in Vegas, you can make $1 million or more just in that month and a half.
Oh
And
shit.
for the rest of the year, you really ain't got to do shit.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm kind of interested in seeing what that's gonna come out to that Area 51 or whatever it's called.
The Area
Uh,
Universal thing, yeah, that's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
it's gonna be 500 houses. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm 100% with what they're doing. You know, I'll help them any way they want, but that's not my style. I'm old school, so I like that old school style haunted house. I want it to look like it's kind of falling apart. I want it to look like, when you go into the place and you see the actors, you're like, are these motherfuckers drunk? Are they high on something? Because these fuckers are weird. I want you to feel uneasy just going in. I want you to feel
Uh,
like maybe this building might not be safe, even though it is. Not like beautiful museum for monster movies, because that's what most of the haunted houses nowadays look like. It literally looks like a movie set, and that's just too pretty. When you got that much pretty, your actors suck.
damn, my audio is crazy right now. But see what y'all saying. Nah, yeah, yeah, bro. That's pretty dope. Like with the haunted houses and shit, I fucking love haunted houses, but they be closing them out here in Arizona. We got old Tucson. Probably don't know what that is, but some crazy shit. Uh, yeah, I be fucking with haunted houses, but out here they're not as scary. We got some corn mazes, but yeah. But love October, man. Love October. That's the shit.
The house on 1313 Mockingbird Lane. I'm familiar with that house.
We got what's this?
What
Damn,
up,
we got the
Bobby?
Adams family. What is that? Is that like a
That's the Munsters.
sign? Oh shit.
Yeah, that's the Munsters. That Butch Patrick's a friend of mine. The guy that played Eddie Munster, um, in the series, and I think he's the only one alive right now anymore. But yeah, back in the day when I first met him, he I told him he needed to give me his information because we were doing a convention in St. Louis. So he didn't have any business cards on him at the time, so he just gave me an autograph and wrote his phone number and shit on the back, and then handed it to me. He's like, "Here." He goes, "It's autographed on the front, and then you got the phone number on the back. Now you'll always be able to get a hold of me." And he changed his number 2 days later.
Damn.
He called me a couple weeks down the line and told me he changed the number. Just wanted to make sure that I had it, so he called me. So I was like, "All right, cool." And yeah, I work with a lot of the old. I work with a lot of the old school, horror guys. I'm not a real fan of the new modern movies and shit. I prefer the classics with the old practical effects and that kind of shit.
Yeah, I don't. To be honest, I mean, the only one I'm fucking with right now is I do fuck with Terrifier. I do like that.
Terrifier is a good.
That I don't fuck with no now. Like new style now.
We need to find
But
us a
even
nice.
Terrifier isn't something that's old school though.
We need to find a nice little spot right on Fremont Street that wants to be like a little mini haunted house for Halloween.
What haunted house do you be saying that you at?
I've been helping a place called Halloween Maze out off of Flamingo. It's kind of a mom and pop style haunted house trying to get started. Builds all his own shit. So the last couple of years I've been giving him a hand, but this year during Halloween season, unless Universal decides that they want me to become an quote head actor or whatever in their haunt for the Halloween season, instead of just helping set shit up, and I'll probably work there. But if not, I'm gonna focus on, just fucking having fun, screwing around, and then Halloween time breaking out the fucking new costume so I can take some money at that costume contest.
Hell yeah. Hey, I know this was before my time when I could get out there. I seen it on TV all the time. Was it worth the hype, that haunted house that they had over there at Circus Circus? I forgot what it was called. Fright Dome, I think it was called, right?
Yeah,
Was it worth
I
was it
went through
worth the
it.
hype or no?
It was all right. It was kind of like Nightmare, not Nightmare. What Universal does with Horror Nights, and Six Flags does with Fright Fest. Same kind of concept. But it was a lot of clowns and shit. So there's a lot of people with clown fears.
Mm.
And clowns with chainsaws. Now you're putting two things together that really fuck people up.
Yeah, I feel you. Shit. How long do you prepare your Halloween costume? Since Hobby said that his is gonna be funny this year.
Mine about a year in preparation.
Hell yeah. So you prepare so I remember you saying that in chat. Once Halloween ends, you're preparing for the next year's Halloween the day after?
Yeah, Day of the Dead is the day I start preparing for the next year. Well, technically we prepare to start tearing down whatever we did, but I don't want to open my haunted house here in Vegas until I've got the right location and I've got the right setup. I have to make up my mind whether I'm going to do it indoor and outdoor, because that's what's going to make the difference. Indoor, I've got to have a nightclub that the haunted house is just a bonus add-on. If I do it outdoor, it's going to be an outdoor venue with haunted house, maybe even a dark ride, some old school amusement rides, all outdoors. But I want it to look post-apocalyptic. Party
Yeah.
at the world. Daytime, it's family friendly until 6 p.m. At 6 p.m., we shut down for 1 hour. We open back up at 8 p.m. Well, technically 2 hours, but we open back up at 8 p.m. for 21 and over. Either one. That way you don't have to worry about kids at night, and at night you can be a little bit more graphic, a little bit more brutal when it comes to the haunted house. I want people to feel like they're getting their money's worth and have a good time, not just go to the haunted house and then leave. I I want them to party and enjoy the atmosphere and play some games and get fucked up, and listen to some good music.
Yeah, that's what's up. Shit. How so when you do haunted houses, are you the one scaring the people in there or nah? Or you're just the one doing the lights
I'll do
and
it
like
all.
preparing it and or you do it
I'll do
all?
it all. I'll
Yeah.
do I'll build that shit all year round, get it ready to go, and then once it's ready to go, then I'll be managing it. But even though I'm managing it, my company policy is if you're working in my haunted house, unless you're outside security, you're in costume. Even my takers and stuff have to have a costume on. They all have to
Damn.
fit the storyline.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. Oh damn, so it's a whole story that you do. Like
Yeah, yeah.
as in that's what's up.
Or
Hell
at
yeah.
least a theme. At least a theme. Like if I do the Egyptian indoor thing, it's going to be obviously Egyptian, but the nightclub bar area, all the women that are working there will have like Egyptian style clothing on. We'll have performances with belly dancers, that kind of shit. And then we'll have an
Damn.
Egyptian style haunted house, either upstairs or in a back area or whatnot. And you can go through the haunted house and then you can come out and party afterwards because the exit's out into the nightclub.
Damn, that's dope.
Pretty much, you got to go into the go through the haunted house to get to the club.
See, I wish they had some type shit like that out here in Arizona, man. Cause like I said, I fuck with. So what you're
They used
saying
to,
is you gotta go through a maze, Halloween maze, to get to a club. That's sick.
yeah. Oh, I mean, you got obviously you got the chicken door for those motherfuckers that can't actually do that. But you send them through the chicken door. But when you do, you give them a little special fucking stupid hat that they sit on their head, so everybody knows that they're chicken shit or
Oh
handy.
well, do you guys? This is a pause, but do you guys touch the people that are passing by, or are you guys just scaring them? Just jump scare.
It just depends on the situation. I mean, if it's a big ass group of people coming through, jump scares are going to work better. But I try to like give people in certain scenes like storylines to go along with. This is kind of how you do it. You can, ad lib however, but this is kind of how it's supposed to work. So make it work kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah. AZ said, yeah, I fuck with that. I fuck with what is it, Slaughterhouse. Yeah, we don't really got too. We got some haunted houses, but there's like, there might be like four haunted houses, but there may be like one kind of scary one, and then the rest are like just like whatever.
Well, y'all used to have one in Tempe that was it was a nightclub and restaurant, but they also had a haunted house as well. But I believe that one closed down a few years back.
Oh shit, I do not know nothing about that. The only one I've been to out there is I think it was called like the 13th floor or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's a franchise. It's like they
Yeah.
have them all over the place. I call them the 13th floor. The reason I don't like that company is um, they refuse to hire people as far as actors. Like, for example, say you had a and you had to pay child support, and that child support came out of your paycheck.
Oh
If you
shit.
had a job there and they found out that you had to pay child support through your paycheck and it had to be deducted, they wouldn't hire you. It's like,
Oh,
yo, that's fucked up, man. A father's trying to be good, telling you he's got to make this payment, make sure you take it out, and then you tell him, well, we can't hire you because of that. That's bullshit. I was like, I know what it's like to have to deal with that kind of shit. So it's like, as soon as I found that out, I was like, no, I'll tell everybody I've ever known, don't buy from them. No, don't go to the haunted house. Don't work for them, especially if you owe child support.
damn. Well,
I
I ain't
mean,
got no
I
kids,
know
but
how
goddamn.
motherfuckers get garnished all the time, even if they are paying. Sometimes you get stuck with it, moms and dads.
Holy shit.
I found out because, like I said, my buddy tried to get the job there, and they were like, "Nah." And since we were going to work there together, they hired me to be a manager. I was just like, "Yo, fuck that. This is my guy. He's always worked with me. If you're not going to hire him, you're not going to hire me. Peace." Then we opened a haunted house 2 blocks away, and they shut down 2 years later. Moved to Denver, and then the one in Denver just sucked anyway, so we didn't worry about that because I was doing the amusement parks one there. Fright Fest is always going to kick a little haunted house's ass.
Damn, that's crazy for child support. Shit, that's
Right.
that is a wild company though. They should be definitely not be taking that against you, like you said. You trying to do good and they trying to take your ass down.
Right, right. And then, now that was my whole thing. I was like, this dude is trying to do what's right. He told you up front, I owe child support and I need to work, so you're gonna be taking this out of my paycheck. And they're like, no, we can't hire you. I was like, dude, you need to call the Equal Opportunity Employment Office and fucking file a grievance about that shit. I was like, that's a lawsuit, bro. That's discrimination. I'm a grumpy old asshole. I got tired of using my hands to deal with shit. I let my lawyer deal with it now.
Nah, yeah, fuck all that shit.
You got a problem with me? Pay me.
What did you cuz I wasn't able to speak with you either. What did you think about when Panny got to look at you, right? In the courtroom, got to look that way
The
for all
first
that.
time, the first day I went to court, when he looked at me, he just kind of looked at me out the corner of his eye, and it was like that, almost like, oh shit, like kind of almost like a startle look, because he was just like he's seen everybody there, and then he's seen me standing almost behind him. And then the next time I was there, this last time, he looked around at a lot of people. I mean, he was definitely, you could see that he's nervous. You could
Yeah,
see.
so that's what a lot of people were saying, that he was looking nervous, but
I had somebody the other day message me through Instagram and asked me when they sentence him, I should go collect his tears so they could make Kool-Aid.
that's wild. That's wild. Yeah,
I was like, dude, that's brutal.
that's wild. Yeah, man. I mean, he's definitely gonna be thinking about it every single day that he's in that cell. Like he did. I mean, it's already a month that he's had no liquor. He had, like, let's be honest. He can never get with Julie again, even if we both knew he was bi, but still he can never do that shit in bed no more. Like, you can't even wake up in your own bed no more. Like, come on, man, that's crazy.
Right.
Like, and you thought it was worth it, man? Like, come on, man. Yeah, exactly, AZ. Everything you saying is just like, damn, you gonna throw all that away? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, no freedom, exactly. Like I said, man, that shit's crazy. Like, this motherfucker's acting like someone took his family away. Someone just, like, his mom just got put down. At that point, I feel like someone at that point does have the right. If someone, harms someone's family like that and then they want to retaliate, but there was no harm. You know what I mean? So
Right.
this motherfucker was a dead sick fuck in the head that was on some wild shit that no one knew what he was doing except his own, which I'm talking about his, obviously, Miss Fupa, and obviously the fucking his followers, because he's over there throwing Mr. Marcus' name and throwing Chorizo's name, and all of a sudden Chorizo decides to just disable his IG. Like, why are you gonna disable your IG? Are you guilty or what's wrong with you?
And the fact that they fast tracked his case the way they did too, that that would, if I was in a position like that, I would be very concerned when they fast track it.
Facts. Yeah, Squishy's gone. Yeah, the case too. I'm glad that they're fast tracking that motherfucker. I mean, either way, he's gonna be sitting in that cell the rest of his life. So there ain't no fast tracking that time. But I mean, yeah, the sentencing and the justice. I'm glad they're doing that in a hurry. The DA, like, you know,
Well, I think one of the main things that's gonna take precedent over all of it is the fact that Vegas is doing everything they can to get tourism growing and booming, and so many people seeing that online. Like there was a lot of people watching on multiple channels, plus all the news, and it went national news. So it was like that gives Vegas a bad look, and they're going to be like, bro, we got to make an example of this. We got to shut this shit down and make people know that Vegas is a fucking safe place. Which I mean, for the most part, it is. There's less crime here than what I seen in Denver, and Denver was supposed to be such a beautiful, great city until it turned out a fucking giant turd. I think Denver is the new Detroit.
yeah, man, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I just figured I'd pop in for a bit. I ain't really been popping on camera much or anything. I got a face for radio.
Oh no, you're good, bro. Me too. I'm probably gonna be ending it myself right now, man. Cause, like I said, I'm only gonna be on here for a little bit. I'm just gonna be chilling the rest of the night. But yeah, I appreciate you for tapping in. Dropping your link. Not only for when you be going live on Fremont, but obviously you're gonna be covering this case, and you're gonna be. But like you said, hopefully you can be throwing something in your videos when you go live or do something next time, so that way no one can be showing off and saying it's your shit and all that. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I've got that little disclaimer right at the beginning whenever
Yeah.
you and whatnot. But I'm not too worried about somebody mirroring or whatever. I'm not really trying to get fucking mass numbers, make money, and all that. If I do, I do. I don't, I don't. I don't really give a fuck. I do all right on my own without it. But at least they can do is be like, hey, bro, can we show this? I'm like, yeah, give me credit. Drop the link. Then do it. Yeah, that's fine. All I'm asking you to do is give me credit for it. I'm not asking you to pay me or anything. Just this is where it came from.
Oh, facts.
I
I
mean,
think someone's saying why y'all think what happened with Penny on Thursday? Like, was that a setup or no? It wasn't Thursday. Was it Friday? Did he have a hearing or what? They didn't
no,
announce
that
it.
was the Thursday was Thursday. They brought him before the grand jury. The grand jury, um, the jury all agreed to indict him, which means that he was indicted on 2 counts of murder with a deadly weapon. And now the 17th that'll be the arraignment. Basically, um, his formal charges that he'll have basically the whole first day all over again. But now it's going to officially go to district court. Originally it was justice court. Now it's going into district.
Yeah, man. Damn. Well, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're able to cover it up. Like you said, I heard you said that you got to switch your day off. So,
Right.
damn.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't, I don't like going there because it just reminds me of all this shit. It kind of bugs me because while I'm there, I'm thinking about that shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, And but I do it because I'm so close to there, and I know that there's a lot of y'all that would like to know what's going on, and they don't want to wait until news decides to post it whenever they get to it, 2 or 3 hours later or whatnot. So I'm trying to do it for y'all. I'm not even worried about like I said, the views or any of that shit on it. Just to know that y'all are getting to be there too. He needs everybody to know what's going on. He needs to know that everybody's against him on this shit, and that we're there supporting Finney and their family.
Facts.
Just
Facts.
the bodies and the benches look good.
Hell yeah, man. And I know the chat appreciates you. Shit, even when you're live, because I'm over here fucking working. and you in the courtroom, and they're over there like trying to know the breakdown, because the news won't report it for about like 2 hours, if that, after that shit happens. So, man, we waiting on you. Once you normally come in the chat, let us know the breakdown on that. So I appreciate that, and then your video comes up right after. So, hell yeah, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. I know the legends both shining down, smiling at you, and they appreciate what you're doing, man, for real.
Right. And like I said, I think it was yesterday in here. I won't go live inside the courtroom because I have respect for the court, but I will record. But I'll immediately post it right after that. No editing, no nothing, just fucking push the raw footage up. But I will go live in when they do press conferences. So if they have a press conference, I will be live. It'll have the wired mic, the press table, and everything.
Hell yeah, man. Well, hopefully, we get some good news about some, live action with the DA. Hopefully, the DA got some good insight. Whether it's the life in prison or the DP, it's whatever it's gonna be. But at the end of the day, we just got to get justice for both lives, because that was just uncalled for.
He's getting the DP every night.
Facts,
All
facts.
right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. Peace, pot, and cornbread.
Hell yeah. Salute to you and Miss Raven, man. You have a good one, man. Salute. We'll catch you. Thank you. All right, y'all. Mr. Raven tapped out. I'm about to tap out myself, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Salute to Boopsy. Salute to AC. Salute to Raven for coming into the panel. I know a lot of y'all hear some bullshit, but hopefully we got to clear some shit up. Obviously, not for the new. We talking about the lurks. But yeah, hopefully y'all have a wonderful, safe rest of y'all weekend. I'll have an upcoming live stream up. Just know Zelly Gang, y'all can tap in, like, subscribe to that shit. Where's this bitch at? Here it is. Alright, here it is. So upcoming live is up. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Obviously, you already know how we feeling. Always, you know what I mean, on this channel, Zelly. Any other one we fuck with. Rest in peace, Bubbly. Rest in peace, Finny, the motherfucking legend. I hope y'all had a wonderful fucking weekend. And I got to get this week going on Monday, man. It's going to be a busy week. Shit, it's going to be a busy week at work. But yeah, much love to everyone in the chat. Appreciate the ones that hit the motherfucking panel tonight. And I'll see y'all. Much love, man. For real. Salute. Good night, AZ. AZ, check your IG, please.